So it's a privilege to be talking on this very important topic. And WeldConnect, it's all interconnected when you talk about boiler. So it's connected with weld. So I'll talk on basically on flexibilization and boiler process optimization, other things, but everywhere you'll see that it's connected. Yeah, see, one thing is, what is the effect of flexible operation? There is a concept of damage, accumulation of damage. In fact, any unit can be flexibilized. People say that no, my plant cannot operate on flexible operation. It's not true. It's just the interventions needed may be very different. There is no one plug and play solutions. Every unit is unique and they need unique solution. And cost can vary. Just to enable them to do a flexible operation, there can be different costs. But you need to understand that what happens every time you do a flexible operation, there are some damages. Even if you do it in the best way, and if you don't do with the proper awareness, then it can even be disastrous. Safety is one aspect. Safety must be looked at before you start anything. For any operation, what you are doing, see what is the effect on safety. Then you start with economic cost and other things, and then the performance. So, one example which I very often give to explain concept of damages, like a paper clip. You take it once, fold it, unfold it. You can do it 50 times. You won't see the damage. Maybe on the 60th time, you find some mark, and then one more time, and it's broken. Similar thing is machine. Every time you are doing, there is damage, and that damage gets accumulated. It's delta X, delta X1, X2, and like this, till there is a breaking point. So, bad part is today operators, they are not aware of what damages they are doing to the machine. And how can they recover the cost? Especially the IPPs. After 7 years, they may need a capital replacement. That time, some of them, this is the way how like many plants in Europe long back, some 20 years back, they went out of business. Because they did it and it was broken and they couldn't recover the money from the market. So if you are not recovering it for every such operation, at the end when there will be like a catastrophic failure, then nobody will give you the money also. So every time you are doing a business loss, economic loss, those things you need to understand. And there are solutions today. If you do it with proper awareness, there are solutions. Even there are solutions, you need solutions like, see, these people on the board, they don't know what is going to come. See the picture carefully. They are there, they told, okay, my analysis tells me everything is okay. But you need, even the analysis, you need much more than that. You must be enabled to see what is going beyond that place, which is not visible right at the moment. This should be your approach. So what are the interventions? I can talk on this topic. Certain interventions, people say that, there's a lot of discussions on the plant and there's resistance also. This flexible operation, it's also going to be, see, it's a reality. You want it or not, it's going to happen. It's not that I won't run it. The grid won't give you a schedule. You'll have to go. If your reliability is not good, then you'll go into flexible operation. Even if you're not aware of it, every time your equipment trips something, there is a load throw off, that is flexible operation. So there's no one plug and play solution. You go to certain OEMs, they told, okay, I'll make you flexible operation, this solution. This is not the way. Best thing is improve your O&M practices. And if you see the cost, if you are like business as usual here, then just by operational alternations, you can improve a lot. Just by changing your O&M practices by awareness. See, base load operation and flexible operation, they are two different things. All your BTLs are happening, you are not even aware of like what is to be done. You still continue to operate as if you're operating on a base load, which is wrong. And then people just jump into that digitalization and other things. But you may not be required to do anything beyond these first two. Changing this operational plus C&I means controls. Just take care of your controls and other things, they won't give that much benefit. But first two, they give you the maximum benefit. And then certain old machines, you may have to go for R&M. R&M strategy is also needed. So first of all, you need to decide how long I'm going to run this unit. What should be the R&M strategy? So I'm telling you about the damages and the cost. So this we had worked and we had shared with CRC also long back and for a compensation mechanism. So every operation, if you see LL1 and LL2, they are load following. So unless there is a significant load following, there won't be damages. So we take it as LL3 means significant load following. So there is a cost for that. And we had estimated something like 1.95 to 2.7 lakhs for one load following in a 500 megawatt. And recently we have also done studies for supercritical units. Then for hot start, the cost is around 20 to 30 lakhs for 200 and 500, it's 78 to say 1 crore for every hot start. Cold, then warm start it is a bit more and cold start it is way higher, 2.62 crore, every cold start. And like there's one misconception that flexible operation means minimum load operation. Means we are not capable of going to say 50% or 40%. You need to understand that if you develop that capability, you'll save on all these costs. See, every machine is designed for a particular number of starts. And every time you start, do a cold start for a machine. So typically in a KW, every time you do a cold start, you lose 60 hours of your life. If you are doing this start as per the manufacturer's curve, but it doesn't happen in the real life. We are just studying in one of the plants and comparing the two operators. So one operator had done 16 times more damage than the other operator. It can also vary between operator to operator. So this is the importance of even skilling. And minimum load, if you are able to operate, you won't even get the cost of this load following, if you are able to maintain your parameters.